नमस्ते सदा वात्सल्ये मातृभूमे. Today I would like to speak about a conversation in the Clubhouse. The participants were veteran Congress leader Digvijay Singh and some supporters on the Clubhouse application, and two noted supporters were one Professor Ashok Swain and Saket Gokhale. So in the conversation that happened, Mr. Digvijay Singh said democracy was not there when they removed Article 370. They means the Modi government. Mr. Digvijay Singh, Article 370 was passed by the Parliament, not by the Modi government, as you are hinting. Even the Congress leaders had voted in favor of the abrogation of Article 370 in the Parliament. Also, the BSP, JDU, and other opposition party MPs have also voted for the removal of Article 370. So, what are you talking rubbish? That democracy was not there when they removed Article 370. They also include your party MPs who voted for it, Mr. Digvijay Singh. Secondly, you said, or Mr. Digvijay Singh said, there was no insaniyat when Modi government put Gupkar leaders behind bars. Mr. Digvijay Singh, there was insaniyat in Amit Shah to give them security by house arresting them, by house arresting the Gupkar leaders. Otherwise, they would have been kicked like football and assaulted by local people for their corruption and the crimes that they had committed. People are angry, and people were angry against them. Thirdly, Mr. Digvijay Singh in the conversation said, Kashmiriyat is something which is fundamental of secularism, and the Modi government had killed Kashmiriyat in Kashmir. I would like to ask Mr. Digvijay Singh, where was the Kashmiriyat when the Hindus, the Kashmiri Pandits, were killed, raped, and looted? And who encouraged the murder of Kashmiriyats? Leaders like you, Mr. Digvijay Singh, who emboldened the terrorists anywhere in India, and you strengthened the hands of separatists like Mehbooba Mufti and Farooq Abdullah. What Kashmiriyat are you talking about, Mr. Digvijay Singh? And fourthly, Digvijay Singh said in the conversation, Clubhouse conversation, that the Congress would certainly have a relook on the issue of abrogation of Article 370. In other words, he was saying that the Congress may relook and bring back Article 370. किसको पट्टी पढ़ाते हो दिग्विजय सिंह जी? किसको पट्टी पढ़ाते हो तुम? Nobody can revoke it. Only the courts and the parliament can do it. And I am 100% sure, as millions of Indians are sure, that the courts will stand by the decision taken by the parliament of this country, because Kashmir is part and parcel of India. There is no question of revocation of the Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir. And if you want to, or your party wants to, repeal abrogation of Article 370, Mr. Digvijay Singh, get the required numbers in Parliament and then speak about reconsidering Article 370. And you take it from me, your party is done and dusted for the next 2 decades. And what do you think? That people don't understand, or Dalits don't understand what it means to bring back Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir, especially in the valley? Valmiki Samaj will not pardon you. They had been discriminated by this Farooq separatists, moderate separatists or whatever, but they are separatists who did not give any benefits to the Valmiki Samaj, Dalits and scheduled tribes. So are you with the Dalits, which your leader, so-called leader, Rahul Gandhi, speaks about protecting? Are you against the Dalits? Do you think that they don't know what you are speaking about? किसको पट्टी पढ़ाते हो? हाथ से कुछ नहीं होगा और चले बकवास करने. First you get the number of seats in the parliament, and then speak. Otherwise, it will only sound useless talks, or bakwas, what we call in Hindi. Good luck. Mr. Digvijay Singh. Good luck.